Hi there, how are you? I have an exciting thing to talk to you about today. I've been having some conversations with some different coaching clients and people that seem to all be going through the same issues. So I thought, this must be a collective thing, so I'm going to talk about it today. It began this morning with an email from a friend that is overseas, and it continued on with clients that I've been working with, and we are moving through. And so I thought, well, let's just move through in a bigger way and share this information with the masses. And this has to do with the different pathways that show up in our life and choices, and that's really what choices and different things that come along, whether it is a relationship choice or a career choice or any kind of change or move in our life. It's going to make us kind of go in this back and forth place of, should I do this or should I do that? Should I do this or should I do that? And what I want you to know is that all these choices are there to really let yourself experience you. And I'd like to liken them to opportunities, just opportunities. And so what if you can't make a wrong choice? What if you absolutely can't? What if either one actually will have a perfect outcome for you and still lead you in the direction of your soul's destiny and desire? It's kind of like, you see this dresser behind me? You see all the drawers? So if you had to make a choice to pull out one drawer, you'd find certain things and certain experience, and if you opened another drawer, you'd find other things. And that's what life is like. That's what the choices are like. We can choose, but it's still all part of the same bureau. It's still all part of the same experience. It's just taking you down a different set of items to sort through as you move through those decisions. And one other analogy that I could give to it is, one choice may be like driving straight up Interstate 95 and reaching from Florida to the Northeast, and the other might be the choice of deciding to take the back roads and go a little bit more of a scenic route. And again, neither one is wrong. So how do you decide then if you have two things? In some cases it's really easy, because some things, there's definitely one side feels good and one side feels bad. And that could be whether it's a job, either you're in a job that you love, you're in a job that you hate, and there's something else you want to do and you really love it, or there's something else you're being told to do and you really don't want to. So, what you want to do is go with what feels good. What is it that you really want to do? What is it you're really ready to have in your life right now? Or it has to do with relationships, Are you in a relationship experience with a friend, with an enemy, with a lover, with a family member? And how does it feel? The choice that needs to be made right now. What would be the response that would take you to the greatest joy, the greatest bliss, the greatest feeling, the greatest experience of yourself in this relationship? And that could have all kinds of answers as to the outcome, but the solution lays in your joy. And so, the same thing is, if you're faced with two things that are good, then how do you decide? If one has some known and some unknown, and both have known and unknown, then how do you decide which is the better one to take? Well, that's where I would say, look at what the experience is that you wanted. What experience did you call in beforehand that you really, really desired in your life? And which one of those things would really give you that experience of yourself, that place of whatever jazzes you, whatever lights you on fire? Which of the experiences really gives you all of what you wanted, or most of what you wanted, so that you choose that choice. And again, there's no wrong turns, there's no mistakes. So, you can choose whichever one, or you can decide to really dig deeply and discover the one that you feel, not think, get out of here, feels like it would be the best answer for you. And the only place you're going to find that is right here and in the gut. So anything that comes out of here is not going to be the right answer. That's going to be the deceptive intelligence trying to trick you and take you down another path that would take you a different route and be a totally different outcome. So just get into your hearts and get into your guts, and get into your joy, get into your passion and your joy, and really let yourself consider, imagine, believe, and know that life can be different. It doesn't have to be the way that everyone told us. We really can have life the way we want it. We really can play. We really can enjoy ourselves. We really can create exactly what brings us the most joy and the fullest experience. But we have to be the ones willing to receive it, to claim it, and to allow it in our lives. So I am often running to do that. I'm going to play with the things that I play with, my version of play, which to most people looks like a lot of work, but it's my version of play right now. And I'm going to do some writing. I have had some emotion that I can sense, some feelings, some thoughts, some contemplations, some emotion that has just been kind of rising and falling, ebbing and flowing. It hasn't expressed itself fully yet. It hasn't come out to say hi, but I can feel it kind of underneath the surface. And I'm the kind of person that when something starts like that, then there's a writing. There's something that's really passionately desiring to come out in form of words and written work. And so I'm really, really excited to go in that direction and see what happens there, and to feel, because that's really why we're here in the first place. We're here to feel. We are feeling beings here, experiencing itself. So don't suppress it. Don't hold it back. Don't let yourself become frozen. I love that little movie. And just let yourself feel, because your magic is in your feelings, the full spectrum of them. In love, of love, with love, and as love. I'm Simran Singh. Have a supercalifragilisticexpialidociously fun day. Bye.